Good evening. Welcome to Soundtracks with Birdman. I am back from Pittsburgh and very exhausted, so we are not watching a movie tonight. But H Boomer is here to hang out with us, and I was going to just discuss the John Williams concert. And I've got like 4 things to open. Like I'm gone like 2 days, and I come back and there's packages at the house. How awesome is that? How are you, Mr. Boomer?
I am doing fine. I am doing fine. Very busy, but fine.
I understand.
But
Busy school, right?
yeah. But anyway, how where was it? Philadelphia? How was Philadelphia?
Pittsburgh.
Okay,
Pittsburgh.
never mind.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Heinz Hall is absolutely beautiful. Let me welcome the chat real fast. Hello, Big Al, and hello, Retro Reels. You're up awfully late, Mr. Retro. Do you ever go to sleep? Because you seem to always be awake. But that's cool. That's cool. Each his own. I have trouble staying awake past 10 most nights. But no, but Pittsburgh, Heinz Hall was built in 1928 by the catch-up people. And I think they spared absolutely nothing. It is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Pittsburgh, not so much. I was expecting something kind of like Boston, but no, it's not. Probably about half the buildings downtown are abandoned. You don't have that in Boston at all. I didn't see anyone walking around in professional attire except for myself. I saw a lot of people just hanging out on the street, smoking, doing drugs. A whole lot of homeless people, like micro cities on corners.
Right.
So a whole lot of cops. And I don't mean like a cop here and a cop there and a cop. I mean like squads of police officers, like a team of 4, a team of 6, a team of 2 with drug dogs out in the street. I'm just like, damn, I don't like this. I went to the hotel and I stayed there till it was concert time. And I went there and I'm like, dear Lord, please don't let me get stabbed or mugged.
Okay.
Because I'm wearing, proper dinner clothes. And I'm like, I've never felt out of place when I go to Boston, ever. But right. I just felt like I had a giant spotlight on me that said, mug me. Take my wallet.
Okay.
And I think I got propositioned a couple of times, but I just kept on walking, late.
Well.
Be like, hi, you look awfully nice. Thank you. Have a good night. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. And all I'm saying is if a lady is out at 4 a.m. walking the streets of downtown Pittsburgh, because I'm standing outside the hotel waiting for my Uber, and she comes up to me and starts talking to me at 4 a.m., Boomer, 4 a.m. No one else is around. I'm like, what are you doing?
Sure, what are you doing? Taking her out to a bar, bought her a drink, No,
I don't think you had to buy this lady a drink or anything. I'm waiting on an Uber. You have a good night, ma'am. But the concert was nice.
Was everybody well dressed at the concert?
Yeah, for the most part. There were some very beautiful ladies there in beautiful evening gowns, and the guy was just wearing khakis and shirt. I'm just like, dude, you got her with you, and you're dressed like that. There's a problem here.
Was he wearing a polo tennis shirt or something
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, so did the hotel have room service?
No, but I did have free dinner buffet, so that was nice. I enjoyed that.
Okay. Well, there you go. You got some dinner, and those chicken fingers can last for a few hours. You can bring those.
It was actually grilled chicken cut up. So.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Cool. Big Al's father was from the Pittsburgh area.
Yeah. I hopefully it was nicer back in those days. And David Pinsack's in the house. How are you? Good to see you.
Hello, David Pinsack.
Hope your family's doing well.
So, anyways, the concert though, how was it?
It was good. I was not scared of the lady, Big Al. She did not frighten me. I'm just like, why are you out at 4 a.m.?
And what would you have done, if you're in the alley and the lady, and then suddenly she rips the face off and it's full bearded Stallone underneath? I'm just saying. Oh wait, you haven't. Oh wait, we haven't watched that movie yet. I'm sorry, I spoiled it. We haven't watched that movie yet. Never mind.
The concert. Yes. Yeah. The first half was the new Violin Concerto John Williams wrote for Sophie Ann Muter, whatever her name is.
So you mean you got a preview? You got a sneak peek?
I've already heard it. It was debuted back at the Boston Symphony last October. I was there for the world premiere, so I've heard it.
All right, well, that's cool.
Yeah, it was fine. And then they like for an encore to that, they played Across the Stars, which I was happy for that. I was very excited for that. And then it was pretty much the same set they did in New York the prior week. And then for the encores, they did like E.T., Schindler's List, and then the Imperial March. The brass section wasn't quite with it. They weren't as good as what they should have been. I'm probably like the only person there that noticed it. They did a crappy job with E.T. Again, I'm probably the only person who noticed it.
No.
It looked to me like John Williams was a little annoyed while he was conducting. They did not do a good job with E.T. I was like, just stop, people, just stop. But I mean, it was fine. I'm very glad I went. John Williams actually sat directly across from me. There was me, and there was the vast expanse of the main floor, and then he was right there. So I was like,
"Oh my goodness!
I will not touch you." But he was in the audience for the first.
You know what you should have done? You should have had your Japanese Star Wars records with you and just thrown them at him with a big marker and go sign. Like kind of mouth sign to him.
I was sitting there like, okay, I can just leave my seat and like walk over to that door because he's got to come out that door to conduct. He has to get up from that seat, and I was so close to doing that, but I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
Don't be that man. Don't be that
man.
Yeah.
And I've met him before, and I have a good memory of that, and I don't want to be that guy. But I kept my eye on him, and there was like an usher there who was just being a dick to people because there's people sitting behind him, and like one guy got up to go out, and that guy was like, and I'm like, the guy wants to go out to the lobby. Let him go out to the lobby.
Did he have a big old flashlight, the usher?
Yes, all the ushers had flashlights, and a lot of them are dicks to people because they say, no flash photography. Okay, you know what? Everyone's got a camera. Everyone has a camera. You can't do anything about that. So just ask, no photography during the performance. No flash photography during the performance. How about that? And it was like when people would start cheering, like standing up, people would get out their cell phones and take pictures, and the ushers would come running up and shine these little flashlights on the people. I'm just like, really? Really? You're being an ass. Everyone in here has got their damn cell phone out taking a picture. They're not playing anything. People are clapping, and they stop. So, really?
Anyways, were there any surprises at this concert? Anything?
I talked to a very nice young lady who was an usher there. Her grandmother was an usher there for her entire life, and she had fond memories of going to concerts with her grandmother. So she's now an usher there.
Cool. And
she gets to see all the shows. And I talked to her at length. She was a very nice young lady. She was nice. Her name was Skylar. I'm not going to say her last name, but her
Skylar's a nice name, yeah.
And it's like a weird name. It's like if a dude's named Skylar, he's probably living in a garage somewhere of like someone he met off Craigslist, No offense to Skylar's out there. That's my impression of someone named Skylar if you're a dude.
Anyways, did they play the Superman theme?
They did not. And I had someone with me, and it was his deepest heart's desire for them to play Superman. And I'm like, I hope they do Superman as an encore, but they did not. I felt bad.
They do anything from The Accidental Tourist?
No.
I'm surprised with William Hurt passing away so recently.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind. Okay. I'm trying to think. What else? Let's see. Did they do anything from the Star Wars sequels?
No.
Good.
Nothing from the sequels. In fact, yeah, Across the Stars. We had.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. Okay, you mentioned that, yes.
We had three pieces from Stars. We had Across the Stars. We had the Throne Room, and we had the Imperial March. So we had 3 Star Wars. We had no Indiana Jones.
Nothing.
So nothing.
Wow.
Thank for nothing, Pittsburgh. No Indiana Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
War of the Worlds?
No.
Okay.
I've never heard War of the Worlds in any concert at all.
Really interesting.
Really.
Okay. So, anyways, let me see what else. So, did he take breaks and somebody else also conducted? Was that what happened this time around?
So the standard conductor for Pittsburgh did the first half, and then he came on and did the second half.
Gotcha. Cool.
Which is about standard for John Williams now. He'll do the second half. Even in Boston, he'll just do the second half. It's very rare. In Vienna and Berlin, he did the entire concert, and that's rare nowadays.
So. Big Al was asking you a question. Did you get a what?
No, I had grilled chicken and 2 baked potatoes for dinner, and that's all I had while I was there.
That's fancy, baked potatoes. Like the full on big baked potato. Okay.
It wasn't a fancy baked potato. It was a baked potato. It was edible. I was happy. Wow, David Scott. He met Jerry Goldsmith, and he's got an autographed copy of The Omen.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
That's awesome. And hello, Al. I hope you and your family are doing well. I don't even know what a Pramonti sandwich is.
So did he do anything from 1941?
No.
Okay.
No, he did a piece from Tintin, Flight to Neverland from Hook, Throne Room from Star Wars, Imperial March, Flying Theme from E.T., Schindler's List, theme from Cinderella Liberty.
All right, well, that's cool.
I'm forgetting. Let me grab our program book. Hang on.
Hello, everybody. How are things out there?
I don't know where to go. I
don't know, because I thought you were getting up to use the John or something.
No, I said let me grab my program book.
Use the John because you're not John Williams. I'm sorry. No, no, I'm just. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. They did excerpts from Close Encounters and Harry Potter, Cinderella, Liberty, Adventures of Tintin, and then the Throne Room, and then the 3 encores were Schindler's List, E.T., and Imperial March. And they started the concert with Sound the Bells, which is like a Boston Pops thing that he wrote.
Oh, cool. All right. Cool.
Yeah, it wasn't a long concert. It was 2 hours and 15 minutes with the intermission.
So good crowd though there, huh?
It was sold out.
People were polite. They weren't clanking wine glasses or nothing.
No, I think everyone's pretty nice, except for the ushers were just being dicks to people. I got there and I wanted to poke my head into the main concert hall on the floor to take a picture, and there's like, where's your seat? I'm like, oh, it's in the balcony. Why are you here? I just want to take a picture. Well, no pictures during the performance. No shit. Duh. No one's performing right now. I just want to come in and take a picture. God, calm down. Calm down. And Big Al's giving a website for the sandwich. Wow, this must be a fancy sandwich. Oh, okay, thank you, David. Classic sandwich includes 2 slices of Italian bread, grilled meat of choice, melted provolone, vinegar-based coleslaw, sliced tomatoes, and of course, you put French fries on it? Huh.
That sounds odd, putting French fries on a sandwich.
And, coleslaw with French fries sounds odd. And tomatoes?
And I guess do they press it? Anyway,
well, we learned something new tonight, Boomer.
Okay, but it sounds like you had a good time, except for the outside of the concert area. But you get to say I got to see Pittsburgh before it. I'm telling you, what you need to do next time is you need to be like Mr. Paul Kersey, and get yourself a nice dress sock and get a couple rolls of quarters to stick in there, huh?
Yeah, I'm always strapped pretty much all the time
Okay.
when I'm out.
Anyway,
But I don't think my carry permit is valid in
it
Pittsburgh.
probably is not.
And they had metal detectors as you walked in anyways. But I usually don't ever feel like I need my Beretta, but I have it. But up there, I'm like, damn, I wish I had like two of them with me. And I was not comfortable. I'm just like, dear Lord, please don't let me get stabbed or mugged.
Did the
Mugged first, definitely not stabbed. I was
that would have
not.
been bad.
It would, because like in Boston, I'll be out at 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, I'm observant of what's going on, but I'm not in fear of my life, or I don't feel like I should be concerned for my life. And if I go back to Pittsburgh, it's going to be taxi cab from point A to point B and back again, and that's it. I don't feel fine. There was a Brooks Brothers like 2 blocks away from the hotel. I'm like, no, it's not worth walking down there.
What's Brooks Brothers?
What? Really?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
It's the oldest American clothing company in America.
Oh, okay.
Brooks Brothers. It's like, okay.
They have like tailors there?
Typically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get yourself a nice top hat and a monocle, huh?
You can get a top hat from Brooks Brothers. I think they're about $1,500.
What?
I think that's about what they are for the fur top hats. Yeah.
Oh.
They're made in France. You can get them at like the New York flagship store. I think that's about it. So.
Okie doke. Okay. Well, I'll
Thank
think about
you,
that.
Al. Brooks Brothers sells nice men's clothing. Yes, they do.
That I will never be able to afford. Anyway, what were we gonna say though? What else is going on?
I wish you could have been there, Boomer. I do.
I know. I'm sorry. Maybe some other time. We'll see. But I know what you're saying. He's not gonna live forever. But let's hope he does. Right?
Yeah. At least in their 10 years, that would be nice.
We got to get him to this. Actually, who's gonna do the score for Bullet? I wonder.
I don't know. But not John Williams.
Okay. Is Lalo Schifrin available still?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just saying. Okay.
It occurred to me like after the fact, I'm like, John Williams is 4 years younger than Heinz Hall. Heinz Hall was built in 1928. John Williams was born in 1932.
Well,
and when you think about that, you're just like, wow, how much has changed since Heinz Hall was built?
Yeah, a lot has changed.
Yeah, and then like another thing, like, do you know what I got today off eBay?
What?
I got the very first Boston Pop LP that was ever released.
Did it come in the mail?
I bought it. It will come in the mail by next week.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It was released in 1935.
Cool.
3 years after John Williams was born.
So you didn't do any sightseeing in Pittsburgh while you were there?
No. I looked out my window and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of like decrepit buildings around here. And I stayed at the Drury Hotel, and that was the old Federal Reserve building, and they have the vaults still there, massive thick doors, and you can see those. That's kind of cool. I saw enough, I'm like, I'm cool.
Was it part of the Rust Belt?
I think it's the belt buckle for the Rust Belt.
Okay, never mind, because I noticed that there are all those abandoned buildings in the Rust Belt. There's a neat show on Discovery where it's about all the abandoned places in the world.
Yeah, there's some YouTube channels that go to like abandoned shopping malls and stuff.
I've seen those. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it was a good show. I'm glad I went. Pittsburgh is doing Jurassic Park, I think July 9th. And
Jurassic Park, the whole score?
The whole movie with the score, July 9th and July 10th.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
And I asked my usher lady friend, I said, are you going to have a chorus here so you can do the score the way it was meant to be? And she said she believes so. And I'm like, well, now you have my attention.
Oh.
I just checked out flight prices for those days, and it's like, no, I'm not paying $500 for a flight.
Well, you never know.
You never know. I'll keep an eye on it, but I've got Boston Pops June 2nd and 3rd for The Empire Strikes Back, and I got the Kennedy Center June 23rd 23rd or 24th for John Williams' 90th birthday.
Oh, well, yeah.
So I'm good. I think that's good for right now.
So, well, who was playing there next week at this center? I'm curious. Do they like have different people?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, I'm just curious. They don't say like come back next week for
The program
Leonard Skinner or something. I don't know. I don't know. Just
the program. It was nice to actually just get a John Williams specific program, because when you go to the Boston Pops, they have a program for the entire season, and it's like a massive. It's like a graphic novel. But this, I actually got an actual program for just this one concert, and that was kind of nice. But I'm very glad. I'm very glad I went.
Cool. Well, that's a neat little souvenir. If you had more than one, you could sell one on eBay, right? No, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm take it and get it framed. I'll probably drop it off tomorrow and get it framed.
So you said you were tuckered out.
I am. I had like 3 hours of sleep.
Plane ride okay?
Plane ride was fine. A lot of turbulence, which I like. I like that. I got my money.
You like turbulence.
I do. If I'm on an airplane, I want to bumpity bump. You know.
I don't know. We got at some point redo the Twilight Zone movie, I think.
Yeah, we can do that.
One. That's a creepy one, though. I don't know. Twilight Zone, the movie. Let me see. Who did the score for that? Was that Goldsmith?
The movie? Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I thought so. All right, but cool. So, did you get an in-flight meal? They don't do that anymore.
Like 1989 or 1990.
A nice lobster roll and some champagne.
I haven't. No.
Okay. All right. I'm just curious.
Okay. I wasn't even allowed to have a carry-on bag.
What?
I did the class of ticket I had. It was you can have a personal item. So I crammed my dinner clothes into like the smallest suitcase I had, and I wore my evening cloak on the plane and through the airport. And I must admit, I'm like, I had this Darth Vader feeling walking through the airport with my evening cloak, like. But I got a lot of compliments on my cape, though. People like, dude, that's an awesome cape. I'm like, thank you. You should wear a cape more often.
I'm telling you, man. You know what you need? You need one of those canes that has the sword inside.
Yes, so I get arrested by at the airport. Yeah.
All right. Well, whatever. Okay. Anyway, Eric Woods is here.
Don't listen to Boomer's travel advice for carrying sword canes.
Whatever.
Hello, Eric Woods. How are you?
Yeah. The Eric Woods. Good day, everyone. Oh, he's going to be with us for the Crocodile Dundee rewatch, right? Because he said,
I don't know. We haven't discussed it.
I don't know. Actually, who did the score to Crocodile Dundee?
Some guy whose name I don't remember.
I'm going to find out for you.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hey, check this out, Eric Woods. I actually got a program from a John Williams concert for once.
Peter Best?
Sounds right.
He did. Is
that what the internet says?
Yes, he. Muriel's Wedding did the score to that. Goodbye Paradise, Bliss, The Adventures of Barry Mackenzie. I've never heard of these movies. Okay. I heard of Muriel's Wedding, I think. Pooped 12-hour shoot day. Peter Best scored Dundee. Yes, thank you, Eric Woods. So anyway, we are going to have to do that Commando rewatch at some point, right?
Yeah, we do.
You know Commando?
Yeah, I know Commando.
Don't bother my friend. He's dead tired. But You ever seen Commando? Okay, I'm just saying.
I saw it on TV with commercials.
What? You've never seen the R-rated cut? Oh no! Oh, Birdman.
But I did come home with some packages.
Okay, let's see what's in the box.
Commando, yes. Eric Woods, are you down for Commando? And if so, when?
Yeah, give us a date. We'll put you in. We got to do Predator as well. Predator.
Well, we're going to do
a whole Arnold month next month. You think?
Month of Arnold. Yes.
We got. I think I picked Red Heat as one too, right? That was one.
Red
All
meat.
right. What's in there? What's in
I
there?
need to be careful with my knives tonight because I'm like really tired.
What are you doing? You're going to damage your thing by opening up
Yeah.
that way.
Okay, so I got Father of the Bride.
Get rid of the comment. We can't see your thing. Oh, now we can see it. Okay, Father of the Bride.
Yeah.
I remember that movie. That's a classic.
Alan Silvestri.
I like Father of the Bride.
Girl in that movie, she was cute. I had a crush.
Yeah,
on her.
no, very, very nice looking lady. Don't remember her, but yeah. Let's see here, though.
Kimberly Williams, is that who it is?
I guess.
She's
I don't
cute.
know if I've seen her anything else, but I remember her in that. I remember Martin Short as the a gentleman providing the cake. Remember? And it was like, how much for the cake? And he's like, a cake is flour and water. What are you talking about? And it's like,
Yeah. How much would you spend on a wedding, Boomer, for your daughter if you had one?
Sky's the limit.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding. I don't know what they cost these days. 10,000? Am people laughing at me now when I mention that?
Okay, I got roommates. Elmer Bernstein.
Elmer Bernstein.
I've never seen this movie. It was like cheap on eBay.
I've never heard of that movie.
And it was Elmer Bernstein, and it was cheap on eBay. And I could hear Eric Wood speaking in the back of my mind, buy it, buy it, buy it. So I gave him the temptation, and I did.
There was a scene.
28 tracks. 28 tracks on here. That's
a good amount of tracks, right?
Oh, the chick from Father of the Bride is married to Brad Paisley?
Yeah.
Wow. He did good.
Retro Real says Commando and Predator are his favorite Schwarzenegger movies. Oh, that's the word I can't say, right? Because Arnold.
I can get to. Yeah, you can't say it.
Very careful on how I pronounce it.
Whoever developed this shipping thing for CDs, it's just like a genius. Like look at this thing.
That's good.
Okay, I finally got Michael Giacchino's Star Trek, the first Star Trek, Michael Giacchino. And
what are you talking about?
What the hell?
What happened?
Like,
Uh-oh. Dude, don't even say there's a fracture.
It's like someone waxed CD.
What?
Yeah, they waxed the top of the CD and there's Sharpie on it. Like, what the hell?
Well, wait a minute. Is this like a print on demand thing?
No, this is I don't think so. This looks legit.
All right. Well,
please be sure to insert correct CD into case before returning to library. Why are you laughing?
Okay, I know a bit about this because I seem to work in this field. Okay, in library systems, so you don't walk out the door and the thing go beep, you have to check out items properly by laying them directly on the checkout pad or having a librarian do it at the desk. Do not just walk out and not check it out properly. Otherwise, the thing will go, eh. Okay. And then one of us will have to come and say, hey, please, could you come back here? And then you get all scared and then you run out into the parking lot and everybody has a bad day and now an item is unaccounted for. That is an ex-library item. That is what you have there. It could have been purchased. It will play. It may have been purchased from a library in a sale. Hopefully it's not something. Is there like a discard thing on there? Because hopefully some gentleman didn't lift it from the library system.
It says CDSOUSTA on it. It's got a barcode that's been covered up. Let's just move on. Okay.
It is probably a legitimate resale. Okay. It's a legitimate CD. You just may have to do something to get that off. Gooby Gun might work.
Retro Reel says it looks like a CDR. Well, as long as it plays, I don't care.
Libraries don't use CDRs unless.
Okay, David's like, want to spend some money? To quote Eric Woods, yeah. Okay.
What's in there? That looks fancy. That looks like a very large CD.
I think this is a record.
I know that you only collect soundtracks on Laserdisc, right? That's your new thing. You did that back in the day, like audio only laser discs.
I wish I still had a laser disc player and all my laser discs. I really do.
Or you could just get a Blu-ray player and move into the 21st century. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
You got a problem with Betamax?
Look, Laserdisc was fine, and I almost bought one, and then this thing called the DVD player was announced. I'm like, I'll just get one of those. And I've not looked back ever since, except when I got the Blu-ray player. Of course, Blu-rays are DVDs after a fashion, so. Did you eventually listen to Kimberly? Who's Kimberly?
Who's Kimberly? Oh, I'm thinking like, yes. The Basil Podorus. I have not listened to it yet. No.
Oh, okay.
I learned about some girl named Kimberly, and like the girl and like father of the bride's named Kimberly, and she's married to Brad Paisley, and it's like wild tangent here, and I'm really tired still. So, anyways.
All right, what's the big fancy thing? Let's see.
The LP that I cannot find, the LP that I have profound memories of having and listening to and playing, that I could not find when I did my John Williams LP throwdown. I replaced it.
Whoa!
And I paid more for it than what I did the first time around. But I remember paying for it the first time around.
Now that was the one from when they redid. Was that when they brought out Crystal Skull? Didn't they release these on vinyl? Or
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have been listening to this all day, but
that's nice insert art there. I like that. I like that. You know what? The artwork. It should have been a vinyl with actual artwork on it, and it should have been the dude's face melting off.
Well, you know what Disney has done for the 40th anniversary of Raiders of the Lost Ark?
What have they done?
They gave us a special edition LP with the Raiders March on it, and that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
And this was the straw that broke the camel's back, right? You were like,
I'm
done waiting.
I have every incarnation of an Indiana Jones media for music, but I'm not buying this one. This is beyond lazy. This is just beyond lazy.
Eric Woods is asking you a question.
This is beautiful.
Eric Woods has a question for you.
I emailed a seller who's got it for like $140, which is the cheapest I can find it. And I said, I just want to make sure it plays okay. He said it plays fine. I was going to buy it, but I'm like, well, I'm going to Pittsburgh. Let me get back from Pittsburgh and see where my money's at. Because I get paid once a month, and I do a show with you, and you cause me to spend money, and I only get paid once a month, and I had this trip coming up, so I kind of had to choose. So it's in my shopping cart. Come the 11th of next month, I'll be pulling the trigger, if not before. So I will be getting it. Fear not. I just wasn't able. I was trying to be responsible for the trip to Pittsburgh. So I thought, man, like I'll get up there. I want to go shopping somewhere and hit a thrift store. And then I got up there and it's just like, well, it's just like Beirut. How I imagine Beirut. But
do you know what I found in a Boston vinyl record shop? I found the soundtrack to the Seahawk.
Really?
The old Errol Flynn movie. Yes,
I have that.
I got it from my dad. Yeah, because I knew he was a big fan of that movie. Yeah. Spend, moo ha 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 ha. Okay.
Yeah, and is like I'll find the other one now. You know, I went through everything 4 times retro, and I couldn't find it. And an LP is not like a CD being like this car, that car, the other car. An LP is either here or it's there, and that's it. Because they don't go to cars. But I'm glad I have this again because I'm pretty sure I bought this before. Maybe my memory's just not what it used to be, but I'm pretty sure I already had this. But now I definitely have it. I may sleep with it underneath my pillow tonight.
And then you'll wake up and it'll be cracked in half.
Probably right.
Okay. Anyways, let's see here though. What do we have here? They should have like a. Did they have any like an Indiana Jones plushie you could buy at some point? You know,
They had a doll. They had
like a
12-inch
stuffed
doll.
animal, like a stuffed animal, Indian,
They had
a stuffed
12-inch
person.
doll.
Actually, maybe like a replica of the voodoo doll from Temple of Doom, right? The indie voodoo doll, huh? What's in there? You're gonna pull it out, aren't you?
I am. Stay right there, Boo. Don't go away.
What's he doing? Okay, Al, you need a list of films you need thumbnails for. We're definitely doing Commando. We're definitely doing Predator. I believe we're gonna do not Raw Deal, Red Heat. I don't remember what the fourth Arnold movie we decided on was.
Just pick one, Boomer. I'll let you decide.
I don't know. I'm trying to pick ones with good scores too. It's not just about me wanting to pick Arnold movies. Let me think about this.
Running Man? Do you like Running Man?
I like Running Man a lot. I don't have a copy of that score though. We already did Total Recall, so that's off the table. Plus, I don't know if I wanted to do Running Man because I don't want to do all the sci-fi dystopias all at once. We might want to save some of those. I'm trying to think what else. Kindergarten Cop.
True Lies. True Lies. True Lies. That was it. True Lies.
Yeah, True Lies. Why don't we do True Lies? I haven't seen True Lies in ages. Everyone is waiting. I tell you, the home video community, they're mad because they're waiting for Cameron to do his True Lies proper remaster, and he says it will happen when I'm done with the Avatar sequels, and it's like we're waiting forever for this thing to get properly remastered, but I can just watch the DVD in the meantime. But yeah, True Lies, that'd be a good one. Yeah, that's a good fourth one.
And if the stream disappears, it's because I'm playing copyrighted music. So adopt, don't shop, keep listening to great film scores, and we'll pick this up later. But I'm going to see if I'm going to get flagged for playing this. Y'all hear it?
Right. I can hear it. A little bit.
Oh, it's coming. He's about to knock over that statue.
It's kind of muffled sound to me.
Why was this not on the original soundtrack release? Listen to that brass. Beautiful.
You're gonna go to sleep with that playing, aren't you?
Yeah.
This wasn't on the original score, huh?
Nope, neither was this right here.
It's kind of a screw up, actually. They should have had that on there. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh.
Now I want to watch the movie.
You know what you should do? You should like mute the movie and just play the score in certain parts. No Jingle All the Way now. It's not Christmas time. Maybe we will do Jingle All the Way someday, though. But yeah, I think True Lies, that'd be a good fourth one.
It's like
a couple of comedic ones and a couple of the more hard action ones. That might be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
True Lies has plenty of action in it, though. So does I think Red Heat has a little bit. I don't know. Red Heat. Who did Red Heat?
Is that the one where he gets pregnant?
Yeah, I've never seen that one. I don't know if that is a good score or not. Maybe it does. I've never actually seen it. Let's see. Red Heat, 1988. I think I picked that. Was that but James Horner did the score to that. Okay. And True Lies, is that James Horner as well?
Oh, tell us about your Raiders video going up tomorrow, Retro.
Brad Fidel.
Hey, Al and Chris P, I'm not really worried about that happening because they'll just stop the stream and they'll send me an email saying like, blah, 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 blah. If you feel this was wrong, please email us, blah, 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 blah. So. Yeah.
I used to have
The frame shop almost has this poster framed for me. I have the French movie I think it's the French. It's like, I think 65 by 47 inches, which is like, I mean, big. And
Cool.
It's all in French, but I know what it says. So
it's okay to have a foreign movie poster. I actually, it's funny. I have a book that's just of foreign movie posters of like
Really?
foreign language posters for like movies, and it's interesting. It's an interesting little book. I picked it up at a Barnes and Noble, in their discount area. I'm trying to think though, but yeah, I do like. Okay. So some Arnold. It's gonna be Arnold month, right? A 5 H's and then the NOLD, right? Okay.
yeah.
Like I said, I do like Running Man, but I think we should save that one. I don't want to do all the sci-fi ones all at once. We'll do Predator. Predator is a good one. Is that also who did the score for Predator?
Alan Silvestri.
Okay, yeah.
I had a chance to buy the test pressing of the soundtrack LP for Predator, but I passed.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done Conan, Eric Woods. We did.
But
both
we
of
can
those.
always do Conan again. We can always do it again,
dude. We have other. We ain't doing Destroyer again. That is not happening.
I enjoy that film. I enjoy it.
Please. Someone wrote they crafted a D&D campaign and said, let's make a movie out of it. I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? It's fine.
Well,
fine.
your birthday present.
Destroyer.
Your birthday present is Conan inspired, and that's all I'm going to say.
Okay. All right. Is it a life size a Red Sonja or something, or I don't know. We're gonna have to do Red Sonja someday. There you go. Of course, the you know Red Sonja? Like
personally or like biblically?
No, the movie, man. It's Oh, I heard a rumor that Arnold just showed up on the set one day while they were filming. They decided to cast him. Oh, who did the score?
Red Sonja, Ennio Morricone.
Oh, he's one of my favorites, actually.
Who doesn't love the Desert Chase?
Everybody loves the Desert Chase. That's like one of the best tracks in the whole movie. Why didn't they include that on the score?
No, it is. It is on the.
Okay, they're just not the whole thing.
The first track on the second side of the cassette tape or the LP.
Yeah, I remembered it. Okay, yeah.
It was edited though.
Yeah, Basil did Conan. Don't worry, we can.
It amazes me the things that can just bring me so much joy.
Oh, hey, I know. Like I said, Quake brings me joy. That Trent Reznor did the score to that game. You know, Trent Reznor of.
I mean, I know who he is.
He makes film scores too. You know.
Yeah.
Girl with the Dragon Tattoo rewatch, huh? Maybe.
That movie. I had to get up and leave. Like I think 3 times. I had to I just walked outside. I was like, damn. Holy crap.
You needed some time in the sun. Okay.
I don't take drugs because cold medicine will knock me on my ass for like 2 days, and that's the non-drowsy kind. But I'm like, can someone give me a Valium or something?
All right.
I'll snort it if I have to. I don't care.
All right. So Hostel rewatch this October. Gotcha. Okay. I'm kidding, of course. But Basil did Conan. No one likes the editor Desert Chase.
I passed 200 subs today.
Woohoo!
Thank you. 201. Yeah. I wonder if the girls at the coffee shop finally subbed because they asked me like, "What's your YouTube channel again?" And I told them. They're like, "Okay."
The girls at the coffee shop.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
They think it's so cool to have a YouTube channel. It's like I don't have a bazillion subs, but I love each and every one of y'all. Thank you so
There you
much. I
go.
really
Well,
do.
well, that is congratulations. So that next week should be the celebration stream, right? I don't know. Are we doing? What are we doing next week? Are we doing Commando or
It's up to
up to
Eric
Eric Woods? Eric,
Wood.
just give us a date in May when you'd like the Wednesday in May
Yeah,
you'd like to do it. Yeah.
Eric, you just tell me what your schedule is, and I will conform mine around yours.
And I don't know. Let's see. We have Red Heat. We could always start with Red Heat if you can't come next week. Red Heat's all right. I'm mainly picking that one for the score,
Now,
but
now,
that's
Eric, Arnold's not in Showgirls. Is that on streaming yet in the United States? Because that was our holdup.
I have the Blu-ray. I don't need it on streaming. I'm just saying.
Well, that's not the kind of
Showgirls.
movie that I would buy. I'm just saying.
Richard Roper of Ebert and Roper said it recommended it as the home video purchase of the week. One week, he said sometimes a movie that's not worth seeing on screen is actually a very good movie on video, and he made that point. I think he made that argument for Pirates of the Caribbean too, that it was a better movie on home video than it was in the theater. All right, Showgirls streaming. Let's find out. Huh?
The best part's coming up, y'all. The very best part. Not yet. It's getting close. Let's see. What am I trying to do? Here we go. Google TV. Showgirls.
It's on Decider. Oh, actually, it's available to stream for free on Tubi.
Want to have commercials?
Yeah, it's on Google Play. Dun, dun.
Like the best movie scene ever filmed, ever.
It's a good one.
And it's coming up right now. Can y'all hear this? Because my neighbors can.
Oh.
Boom! Right there. Yes.
Da-da.
God, I love this. This was a woman. This would be Jana Rogers in my bedroom tonight. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying.
You like this because it ends with Indy kicking some butt, right?
You what, Boomer?
You like this because it ends with Indy kicking some butt.
Yeah.
Getting the upper hand finally. You know?
Oh, there's a Showgirls too?
No way.
Yeah, according it's $1.99. It's probably what that lady was in Pittsburgh at 4 a.m. It's called Pennies from Heaven. Wow. It's 145 minutes of your life you will never get back. See?
Okay, well, I'm sure she's Is that like how they made Starship Troopers 2 and 3 for home video? They did a Showgirls too.
No idea.
By the way, through Birdman's record and on YouTube is probably not the ideal way to hear this score, but
What? I'm sorry.
Oh, it fades in and out. We've noted.
Remote control.
Maybe it's because I'm talking.
And thank you everyone for the congrats on the 201 subs. Yeah, it took like a little over a year to get 100. And what? We broke 100 like a couple months ago? Boomer?
Yeah, a little while back. Yeah. I'm telling you, your name's getting out there in the soundtrack community, I think. So that's good. And Birdman is fired up, says Al. Well, that's because you're listening to is this your favorite score? It's up there? Top 10?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like John Williams, I always default to Jane Eyre and Cowboys, but like ones I listen to the most would probably be Raiders, Last Crusade, Temple of Doom, and like most like deeply personal, like for my soul is Empire of the Sun. Of course, Star Wars trilogy, and it's a complicated list. It's like it weaves in and out of your life and your everything. It's just, I mean, that's a hard thing to.
So the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys.
When did he write? When did he write that? What year was that?
1970, 1969.
All right. I own a movie called The Cowboys in my collection. I wonder if that's it.
It's got John Wayne in it.
Yeah, I've never watched it. It was neat
got
because
Laura Dern. 1972. Okay.
I own it. I've just never gotten around to watching it. It's funny because it came with a little packet filled with still postcards from different scenes of the movie. I got that one for cheap too, as I remember. Let me see here, though. Okay, the Cowboys. I'll just read the summary in Wikipedia. It's fine. Okay.
I love Marion's theme. I'm so glad they brought her back for the
Crystal Skull.
I wish they would bring Short Round back. Why is that so hard to do? I mean,
I don't know. We'll see how this new one turns out. Maybe you never know. Maybe there'll be some cameos, huh? Anyway.
Matt Mikkelsen was giving an interview, and he was talking about his time on the new indie movie, and he said Harrison Ford. The word he used was monster because they filmed all night long, and they wrapped around 5 a.m. and Harrison Ford went for like a 30-mile bike ride, and I'm like, wow. Wow, that's all I can say.
Yeah, he's a powerhouse. I loved him in the last Blade Runner. But we'll see. I'm trying to think though. Terrible edit, Eric Wood says.
You're talking about like the 5-minute version of the Desert Chase, I'm guessing.
I don't know.
Well, this has been like so much fun, but I am, despite my enthusiasm
for
Raiders of the Lost Ark, I am very much exhausted.
Get some sleep. Take care of the wolf pack.
They are fed. They're gonna get cycled out one more time and then go to bed.
All right, man. All right, cool. Well, it was cool hanging with you, and next week we will definitely do. Your favorite moment is a bad edit on your LP.
I was thinking this was a little short. This is like 7 minutes and 33 seconds. This should be what? It should be like 8.
Uh-oh. Don't ran in his parade. He's excited.
Yeah.
He'll feel bad later.
Don't ran on my flower garden.
What'd you pay? $500 for that LP, huh? No, I'm kidding.
I think it was like 100 with shipping.
I don't know.
Yeah, like what? 8:18, 8:30.
Before we go, though, are there any upcoming movies whose soundtracks you're looking forward to getting? Movies that aren't out yet.
Doctor Strange 2.
Okay.
I was gonna say like I'm very excited for Hans Zimmer's Top Gun.
But now not so much.
Eric's right. He's the only one with the unedited Desert Chase. But like Desert Chase is like a pepperoni pizza. I don't care if it's like a small, medium, or large. I'm gonna eat the whole damn thing regardless. So,
or it's like having a sheep's head. Maybe someone grabs the sheep's eye first, and you don't get to eat the sheep's eye, but you still get all that good meat on the tongue area, right? I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know why I brought that analogy up.
Boomer lives in Florida, so it's hot down there at Fry's.
Whatever. It's hot all the time down here, and it's going to get worse.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to be miserable? Come down here in August and be miserable.
No, okay? I live in Alabama. I already know what August is like.
Okay, all right.
I was excited, for Top Gun, but then I remember I was excited for Dune, and I was excited for that last James Bond movie, and I just wasn't wowed like I was expecting to be wowed. So I don't know if Top Gun's going to be a repeat of that, but
I don't think Maverick's ever coming out.
it's coming out this summer, my friend.
Okay. I don't know how
yeah,
many times they've delayed this thing.
it's not getting delayed this time. It's not because
Ridiculous.
it's not getting delayed because
They screwed up. They should have
Batman
released it
made
in the
money,
fall.
Spider-Man made money. They're going to put Maverick out. I'm telling you. But the hope and the offer is still there for Hans Zimmer to do a great Maverick, Top Gun. So I'm still hoping for that. But honestly, I don't. Aside from Doctor Strange, what else is coming out at the theaters?
Thor: Love and Thunder.
When is that coming out?
It's coming out, I think, in July.
And they just now dropped a teaser trailer.
I don't ask me. Lightyear. That's a cartoon movie.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm not in that. Yeah, I'm kind of over Pixar at this point, but I'm trying to think.
I mean, maybe it'll be a good score. I mean, if it
that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
But I'm not like I can't wait. I get more excited about the old stuff they re-release now than the new stuff that comes out.
All right, I'm trying to think what else is coming out this summer. I'm sure Warner Brothers is going to release something superhero related, maybe. Or maybe just sit on it like they've been doing. I guess they released the Batman recently, so that was their big one. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's coming
out. Big Al sent me a trailer for a Christina Ricci movie coming out. It's like a horror movie that looks kind of cool.
All right. The Fableman?
That's right. Thank you. The movie I can't
remember. Oh, right. Yeah, that's coming out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When is that coming? That's coming out what? Christmas?
Yeah, I don't know. Should be interesting. So we'll see what happens. How about the North? This what is it? Is it the Northman?
I tried to listen to that.
You didn't like the score? Okay, no.
I think I got halfway through. It's just, to me, it was more like noise.
All right.
And maybe in the film, I'm sure in the film it works fine.
Gotcha.
Okay, so new John Williams CD, hopefully by November 23rd. But yeah, to me, it was just like noise. And like I said, maybe in the film it works fine. And that's a film score's first job, is to service the film. If it can stand on its own as an independent listening experience without seeing the film, then that's extra butter in your baked potato of life. So, but it wasn't doing it for me.
Of life.
Yeah.
All right. I loved it.
I'm sure the movie looks awesome, Big Al. I'm just saying the film score on its own wasn't doing it for me.
Gotcha.
I think in the film it does wonders, but on its own as a separate entity, it wasn't jiving for me.
All right.
You know, like say about those Tinder women, I'm sure they're fine ladies, but they're just not getting me to swipe whatever direction I need to swipe.
Okay. All right. Well, you sound awfully tired, Birdman.
I am.
All right.
But thank you, everyone, for 201 subs. I was thrilled when I hit 50. I mean, out 201. Wow, I'm very touched, and I could not do it without Boomer and Al and Eric and Ian and Chris P and everyone who's been on a show. Thank you all. Thank you all. And it's been a joy to get to know all of you and to continue knowing all of y'all, building new relationships with people. That's why I did this. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you, Boomer. You're like my dear best friend I've never met. So
well, thank you, and like I said, we'll keep doing the streams, and we'll see other guests are going to come on too. So that'll be cool. All right.
So adopt, don't shop. Keep listening to great film music. We'll see y'all Monday for the Batman show, episode 3. The journey continues. And Eric Woods, just send me the dates that you can do movies next month, and I'll get them scheduled, and we'll make it happen.
Cool.
Good night, everyone. And if you get the chance to see John Williams in concert, take it. Just take it. It's you like when he's in Boston, like the entire symphony hall, you can just like take a spoon and just like scoop out all the goodwill in the atmosphere and just eat it. It's just there. It's there. It permeates every ounce of your being. And I was curious to see if Pittsburgh would be like that. And yeah, it was. When John Williams is at a concert, everyone in that room is just radiating excitement and joy. And when he plays like E.T. or Indiana Jones or Star Wars, everyone is just on the same page, and they're just elated to be there and to listen to it. And if you get the chance, by all means, take it, grab it, hold on to it. You will not regret it, and it will be a bookmark memory for the rest of your life. I had 2 extra tickets because a viewer was going to go, and he had something come up and he couldn't go. So I had the tickets, and I said, well, I'll try to sell them. I couldn't find anyone to buy them. And I'm on the airplane. I'm getting off the airplane. And I told the stewardess, I'm like, hey, look, do you and her want to go to John Williams concert tonight at Heinz Hall, free tickets? And like, well, we have to fly to Houston. And I'm like, do you have to fly to Houston? But they had to fly to Houston. And then I was at the airport, and I ordered a cheeseburger because I was hungry. And the young cashier man, I'm like, hey, look, I got 2 extra tickets to John Williams concert tonight at Heinz Hall. He's like, oh man, I'd just love to go, but I got to work till like 9 o'clock. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like going to the airport, and they got this ginormous Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaur skeleton in the airport. And it was just, it was awesome. And I'm taking pictures of it. And this lady comes by with her daughter, and they're taking pictures of it. I said, will you take my picture? I'm like, do you want me to take your picture? And I'm like, I said, hey, look, do y'all live in Pittsburgh? And it's like, that's a bad way to open up a conversation with total strangers. And they're like, oh, yes, we just got back from trip. I'm like, hey, look, this is going to sound weird, but I just flew in for the John Williams concert. I got 2 extra tickets. A guy was going to meet me up here. He wasn't able to come. If you will go to the concert tonight, I will give you these tickets. They're orchestra level seats. And she's like, really? I was like, yes. Really? I'm like, yes, if you will use them, if you will go. And she said, yes. And I was like, cool. And at intermission, I went and I found them, and they were having the time of their lives. They said, we've never been to a symphony before. This is just amazing. Thank you so much. And they were so thrilled to be there. And they were not John Williams fans. The mother knew who he was, apparently, but they were not film music fans, and they had the time of their life. So if you get the chance to go. By all means, go.
I think you made some new John Williams fans that night.
I think so too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish I'd gotten their names.
Oh well, it's a good story.
They probably have my name and address because the receipt was in the envelope. But
okay, cool.
Yeah, they seem like nice people. I'm just glad they used the tickets and they didn't go to waste, because that always annoys me.
I understand. Cool.
But anyway, good night, everybody. Good night, Retro. God bless you for being awake at 2 a.m. It's 3 a.m. now. I just did the conversion in my head. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you next time.